Alright, so I had a couple people message me, and a couple have asked why I was turboing the Integra, why I got that, and why I haven't just turboed my Mustang. I still do want to turbo the Mustang, but I'm going to do a walk around during the daytime of the Integra right here and just explain the reasoning behind it. There is a method to the madness. If you're going to turbo something for the first time, a Honda is not a bad way to go. The year range that you want to look for is 92 through 95. Because if you have somebody local to you, they can chip the ECU. And after the ECU is chipped, you can they can tune it and burn on new tunes. So essentially, you don't have to buy a standalone ECU to get it tuned. And also, like my county that I live in, I have emissions testing for 96 and up. So if you get a 92 to 95, you don't have to worry about emissions testing. You don't have to worry about check engine lights. None of that. You just tell the tuner to turn the check engine lights off and roll with it, and just get the car tuned, and then you can get an inspection with a turbo on. I mean, still depending on who's inspecting your vehicles, like, it's technically not supposed to have a turbo, but I don't think that's the real issue. I think it's when people start removing the catalytic converters and stuff like that, the cats. But here's just a quick walk around of it. The car, see, this is really like the killer on the car. I guess he hit something with it and it busted out this this corner marker for the turn signal, and I just need to like reattach the bumper better because it's just barely hanging on there. This side, yeah, see, it needs to be pulled up too. It's got a little gap right there, and it's just barely holding on. So other than that, the outside is not terrible. Let's move on to the inside. Inside's not too bad either. There's the ECU as I was talking about. They can just pop that bad boy out, throw a chip in it, tune it, and you're ready to go. And you're saving a lot of money over having to buy a standalone, like, tunable ECU. So then probably the next biggest reason is a 92 to 95 Civic or a 92 to 95 Integra. The parts are just like out of this world. Like, you will not find cheaper knockoff or even real parts. I mean, there's nowhere else you can buy like a full turbo kit with manifold and everything for like $500. It just doesn't happen. You'll get some of a turbo kit for that, and it's not the best stuff in the world, but it will work and it will get you started. It'll get you playing. So that being the second reason, and probably the third and final big reason why I picked one of these, is I've done one before and I know how reliable they are. For some reason, these Honda motors, the D16s, the B18s, they do put up with a lot of boost. I mean, you're not going to be the fastest car on the street with a stock block, but I mean, they put up with more than a lot of other cars would even dream of putting up with. You can take these B18s, and people push from a stock block, if it's healthy, they'll take it up to 300 horsepower, wheel horsepower. And I mean, that's a ton coming from a car that's got like 130 crank. So it'll feel like a little rocket ship. And then people take the D16s and the Civics, and they push 250 to sometimes up to 300 stock block on those. Those are a little bit more risky because they have thinner rods, so people end up building those sooner. But yeah, so it's got some, I don't know, knockoff wheels on it. It's got this big old rice can back here. Check that thing out. Oh yeah. But so yeah, that's just a quick walk through and walk around. I did pick up the compression tester, and I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow if I get enough daylight, and keep on rolling on with the progress on the Integra. So thanks for watching. This is Brandon with Motor Nubs.
Are you listening? Damn.